Hello, everyone, and welcome to Two Gens Talk. I'm Mika, Team Millennial.
And I'm Vale, Team Gen Z.
Thank you so much for coming back.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome to episode 2.
So exciting.
Yeah.
But this one's going to be pretty interesting, I think.
I think so too. We still need to get used to the whole podcast thing because even though we are just having a conversation like usual, we know that we're being recorded.
Yeah, so we
and
gotta
we have
tone it down.
Yeah, we have like lights in front of us, a mic, headphones, it's notes, it's a lot.
I feel so professional. I have to act professional now.
Yeah, we even did our makeup for you guys, so feel special because this is not what we usually look like.
Yeah, especially that I'm gonna mention it again. Since I don't leave my house, I never do my makeup. So actually, I kind of like it.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like I have a purpose.
I have a purpose in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't leave my house either. Hello, I just work.
I know, but you can. I mean, I can too, but like, I don't know.
And I'm saying I just work. People are probably like, you leave your house. No, I work from home.
Yeah, she does.
Exactly.
Exactly where you are right now.
Yeah. Welcome to the Two Gens Talk podcast. Two generations coming together to talk about anything and everything. By the way, thank you guys for all the love for episode 1.
Yes, that was so nice to hear. I was kind of scared to hear feedback. I was like, oh God, we're about to get roasted.
I mean, we listen to our own podcasts like a million times.
Oh my God.
And we are obsessed.
Not to sound conceited or anything, but we're obsessed with ourselves.
Yeah.
But in the podcast way.
Yeah. No. We're not that self-centered.
We're not that self-centered. No.
But no, we listen to it over and over and over again. And we're like, this is so funny. Like, if people don't like it, there's something wrong with them, not with us.
Yeah, they don't have a good sense of humor.
Agreed.
We're just funny.
Yeah.
Now we sound too self-centered, huh?
Yeah. We need to stop.
Okay. Cut it out.
I mean, self-love. What's so bad with that? But
okay.
Whatever.
True.
We did receive a lot of love, like we said, but also I feel like we need to call some people out.
Oh, yes.
I mean, what's up with people like acquaintances, old friends that we're literally seeing them watch our stories constantly, even
all the time.
Though they're not following the Instagram.
Yeah, like they look at the stories of the accounts, like the podcast account. We're not talking about like our main accounts, even though that too. They go ahead and get out of their way to watch the podcast stories, all of them, but they don't follow. I just want to know why.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for supporting small creators, small businesses, and especially when you're out there like shopping at these like high-end stores and like listening to a bunch of other people. Like, if you know someone that's trying to start a project, why not just support them?
Exactly.
You know? Like, we used to be best friends.
Yeah. Like, don't you remember that one time in high school when you and I had that one class together? Like, come on.
Come on. You know, you're looking at the stories. Clearly, you're interested in the content.
You might have listened too. We don't know, but you might have.
But you just don't follow. What is it with people not wanting to follow accounts only because it has a small amount of following?
I don't understand. I really don't get it. It's kind of annoying. No, it's really annoying, actually.
It is, because like, it's not going to hurt you. First of all, we're not putting out shitty content. Let's start off with that. We put a lot of effort into everything that we put on our social media. It takes a lot of time, and it's cute. It's motivational. Yeah. I think everyone, if someone's listening right now and you haven't followed us on our Instagram at 2GensTalk, you should, because it's a fun time.
Yeah, like we post like you said, we post motivational quotes all the time. Our stories are pretty fun. They'll become more interactive when we have more followers. Mm-hmm. So
exactly. So all we're saying is, hey, we see you.
We see you. Don't be a hater. We see you.
Yeah. Just click the follow button, like a few pics, leave a cute comment.
Yeah. Just a little something, now and then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But for those that actually did like shout us out, that took the time out of their day to let us know that they liked it and their favorite parts, thank you.
Yes. Thank
Huge
you so
shout out to
much.
those people. You know who you are.
Yeah, and the people that like reposted our things, and you
Yes.
know what? I'm just gonna shout out my girl right now, Patty.
Patty.
You're a
Oh
real
my
one.
God. Love you, Patty.
Yeah, she's a real one.
Real big hug.
Yep. Hug.
Internet hug.
Hug.
I hope you feel it. Internet hug.
Yeah, for the people that are not watching, that
The
was just
YouTube
like a
video.
silent. I just did like
Little
a
internet hug.
silent little internet
Yes.
hug.
Oh, I mean, just in case for those that don't know, that don't click on the link tree, we have like a raw, uncut kind of version of this podcast on YouTube.
Oh
So if you
yes.
want to check out episode 1, it's on YouTube. This one will also be on YouTube. So if you just like to see visuals or you want to see our faces, here we are.
Yeah. And it's really funny because like I said, it's uncut, so you're gonna hear me say, by the way, I'm aware after seeing the uncut version, obviously, that I say like a lot.
Same.
I am the typical Miami girl.
But
The one that we were talking about in episode 1, that's me.
yeah. But I had this one friend that told me I didn't say like a lot, but I have to disagree. I really think I do.
No, you didn't. I did.
Really?
Bad.
Damn. Okay, well.
Yeah.
Sucks on you.
So yeah. So like I was saying, it's really funny the YouTube video because it's unraw. I say like a million times. We have awkward pauses that obviously for the audio version I like clip everything out because it's a more enjoyable experience without all those pauses.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, check it out.
If you could see us right now.
Who does hearts like that?
This one's for you. Millennial
Again.
hearts.
Oh God, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so Vale thought of a new little segment.
I did.
So you can explain our new little segment.
So it's basically, I mean, what should we call it? Like song of the week? Like pick, like song pick?
I think we're gonna have to figure out names for these segments for your new one and for the food one that we have because right now they're just called
song of the week, food of the week.
Yes, that done.
Yeah, it's gonna get a better name, but basically it's just like your favorite song that you just discovered, or just a song that you most relate to, or just the song that stuck out to you the most that week, pretty much.
Yeah, that you've been vibing to.
That you've been rocking to.
Yeah. Nice.
Thanks.
Okay, so what's your song?
I have 2 songs by indie artists, so I'm gonna shout them out real quick. One,
wow.
I know, gotta support. See, I support.
Oh wow, aren't you a angel of a human being?
Okay, was that good? No, I'm not even gonna ask.
Yes, it was. Oh, nice.
I'm gonna go on The Voice, just for Ariana Grande. Just for Ariana Grande.
True. We're getting sidetracked.
Okay. Okay, so the first one is a TikToker. His name is Vinny Massino, or Massino, I don't know how you say his last name. His song, I think it's new, it's called Come With Me. Really good. Check him out. And the second one is actually my friend, Eric Reyes. I think that's how you say his last name. I'm so bad with last names. And it's called Say My Name. Amazing.
Another Eric.
We love Eric. We love Eric.
We love Eric.
We love Eric. Both Erics.
Well, I'm going to have to listen to those songs then.
Yes. I sent you Say My Name.
That's the Eric one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yes. I listen to it every day. I listen to both songs every day.
Very talented.
Mm-hmm.
Can he produce a song for me?
Eric. He let me listen
to the vocals.
You should. He's actually missing some vocals for like some stuff that he's producing.
Oh well, hello. Did he not hear our first episode? Did he not hear the I sing part?
I have no idea. Okay, well, when he listens to this, he'll know.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome. How about you?
My song, it's a song that everyone knows, obviously. It's been on the radio, it's everywhere, but it's taking me back to like my rocker days. Yes, it has to be Transparent Soul by Willow. That's a banger.
I love that song.
It's so good.
It is. And I don't even like rock that. I mean, not that I don't like rock, I just don't listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
But that one is a really good song.
Well, I'm gonna take you to a rock concert, and I feel like you're gonna change your mind. I feel like when people hear rock, they think of like head banging, like
Yeah,
and it's
that's
like
what.
that's not. I mean that there is a type of rock like that, but that's not what I'm into.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think you would like it.
Awesome. I can't wait then. Whenever concerts, are they open up? Are they opened up? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
But
my favorite band, Incubus, is gonna be in what's it called? I can't think of the town. The little town with the fort up here, Saint
you're asking the wrong
Augustine.
person.
Saint Augustine.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna be in Saint Augustine in August.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's soon.
August.
Did you get tickets
I
already?
know.
Or not yet?
I don't think they're out yet.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Um, but yeah. What about your food of the week? What are you craving?
Should I say both or no?
No, pick one.
Okay, I'm gonna pick the one that I'm craving the most then. So it's basically just milanesa. If you don't know what milanesa is, it's like breaded meat. I like chicken milanesa. So that with it's yellow rice and then sunny side up egg, like all mixed up. Fire.
Ooh.
And I think we're having that tomorrow because I asked my mom and she said yes.
Aw.
Yeah.
Can you like ship me one or something?
I'll think about it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm craving that
What
too.
about
But
yourself, madam?
I'm craving Uruguayan chivito, and if no one's gonna know what that is
No
unless they're
one's gonna.
from either Argentina or Uruguay.
Uruguay.
How do I explain this? So a chivito can either be in between bread or just without the bread. I like it personally without the bread. So it's pretty much a piece of meat with ham, cheese. Does it have cheese?
I think some do.
Yes. So let's okay. So a piece of meat with ham, cheese on top, a fried egg on top as well, and what else? Am I missing something?
I
And
mean,
then it
people.
brings like a potato salad
Yeah.
and like a bunch of stuff.
hmm I love those. Oh my
Something
god,
like
and
that.
I'm starving right now, so I'm dying right now.
No, those are delicious. Like if you guys have never had a chivito and it's not the same, other Hispanic countries call chivito something else. This is not that kind.
This
So
is
if you've
the
never,
chivitos.
yeah,
This is the chivito.
yeah. So if you've never had Uruguayan chivito, I recommend you going
Mm-hmm.
to either an Argentine place or Uruguayan and having a chivito because it is the
Yes.
bomb.
I recommend if you're in the Miami area, this Argentine place called Manolo in Miami Beach slaps. I used to go there all the time with my grandma because she used to live there.
Oh yeah, I was
And
just
that,
gonna say, didn't we go there with Abu?
yes, that's the place that
Oh,
she took us all the time. I haven't been in a while, but I really want to go back. But they have really good ones.
good times.
Mm-hmm.
hmm Okay, so should we jump into this week's topic?
Yeah, let's hop on the topic of the week: high school experience.
Oh yeah,
So
everything high
cool.
school.
Love it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we gonna start? I feel like, I mean, I
Um,
have a lot to say.
you do.
You were gonna wing it. You know, I
Yeah.
came prepared. Just so everyone knows, I came prepared. I have notes in front of me, literally a page long,
Yeah.
and she is winging it.
Just like the last one. I didn't have you. You were just very organized. I wish I was, but I just like to wing everything. I just
But that's the thing. I'm a type A personality. You're clearly not a type A.
whatever that
Like
means.
type A personalities are like people that need to have like a schedule, like everything organized, like they need to be prepared before doing something. If not, they go
Oh.
insane.
Okay.
So kind of like that.
So like, am I type B?
I think it's type B. I'm not sure now. I just know I'm type A. but I guess the other type is B.
I mean, I
don't
hope
know.
it's B. Like, are we skipping the alphabet or?
Oh my god.
I don't know what's going on there.
Okay, so just to like, make our way into the conversation, give us your overall love the dance moves.
Thanks.
The YouTube peeps are going to be able to see it. Um, give me your like just overview on how your high school experience was.
Definitely, for one, definitely different than I think anybody is going to think that it was.
Mm-hmm.
I did not go, I went to one party my whole 4 years of high school. But overall, I still really enjoyed it though. Like, I don't really look back at it and I'm just like, ugh, like cringe, you know? Like, I
Mm-hmm.
had different friend groups like for every year basically. I don't know what that says about that, but each friend group for the time that it lasted, it was pretty fun. Like, it was just a different experience every year because I had different friends. For the most part, different friends every year. So, I think my favorite was definitely senior year though because of all the like the trips and stuff because I went to
Mm-hmm.
almost all of them.
Yeah, you see, I mean, I feel like you have to in some way wish that you went to parties or like experienced that a little bit more.
Some parts of me wish I did, but even now, I'm still not a party person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get asked to go, and I'm just like, mm. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't know if anybody has heard like social battery. Mine runs out so quick. Have you heard of that social battery?
No.
Like you're
Oh,
like you're
I mean, I
just
guess I can figure it out. It's
yeah,
like that other people drain you
yeah,
in a way. Like
yeah.
being with people drains you, and not it's not in a negative way. It's just
No.
personality types.
And mine runs out really fast, and a lot of people like think that it's because of them or like they did something or like I like no, it's literally like I just I get quiet. I'm just like kind of don't want to be here, but I don't want to say anything because I don't want to kill the vibe. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
a really bad actor, so I can't even act like I'm having a good time. I'm just gonna stand there and wait for it to finish. But I'm not gonna be over here like an ass being like, let's leave.
Yeah, I get you.
Because the one party I went to, I was like that. My social battery was out within like an hour, and I was just standing there for like the last. I don't even know how long it lasted.
And when was this? Like, when did you go to that party?
Senior year. I don't remember.
Senior
I don't
year.
remember when, but it was definitely senior year. It wasn't a good party either. I mean, again, I wouldn't know, but from what I could see from like other people's stories and stuff, it didn't look like that type of vibe.
Yeah, I mean, to jump into this conversation, might as well since we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I had the complete opposite
Yeah.
like experience.
Yours was like the movie high school experience, I feel.
I mean, not as bad. I feel like in the movies they show like the college party experience, which I didn't have because I did online school for college, but I know what you're talking about. So high school is definitely like a toned down version of that. It was not that crazy. Um, but yeah, I mean, I went out every single weekend with my friends to parties, to Gettys. Oh
Oh my
gosh.
god, that
That's what they were called,
yeah,
Gettys.
Gettys, they're still called that.
And then tellies. The tellies were the ones in like like in like hotels or condos or something. It like in a high rise.
I wouldn't know. I have no idea. Probably the
Yeah,
same thing.
I'm pretty sure I'm getting that correctly, but those were the slang. So it was either a party. So a party was usually in somebody's house. Then a getty was just a get together, just
Mm-hmm.
chill, nothing crazy. Telly and a high rise.
And
Um,
bonfires.
oh yeah, thank you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Uh, my um, wow, I blanked out. My group of friends and I, we used to love bonfires. We were not in like the popular group in high school, um, but we were known. I don't know like what category we would fall into. Like we just weren't part of that main group of popular people, but we were known like everyone knew who we were. I don't know how to explain it, but
Yeah.
you get the point. But our group was more chill then I guess like the popular group. So the popular group would always go to parties and that's all that they would do. Whereas we had like chill nights with our crew, like doing bonfires and things like that pretty much until the firefighters came and like put the fire out and kicked us out.
I've never
That's
been to a bonfire. I'm so sad about that.
those were the best. Like because all you need is a good group of friends and I had that. This was my junior year. My best junior year, my best high school year was my junior year. And if you just had like a good group of friends, those were the best because we would just go. Um, Obviously, I mean, whatever. We would have like beers or drinks or whatever, and we would listen to music and we'd just be there like outdoors in the middle of nowhere because it wasn't like a bonfire in somebody's house. Like it was literally
Yeah.
like in the middle of a forest somewhere. And no, like those were the best. And although I've had a strict mom my whole life, she was very fair to me, I felt, in high school because I had a 2 a.m. curfew. So I felt like that was perfect. And to be honest, almost all of my friends had no curfew. So just the fact that like I had a 2 a.m. curfew, I was like, wow. Like
Yeah,
I was like the loser. Not even the loser. My friends wouldn't care, but compared to everybody else, like I actually had a curfew.
yeah, imagine me, man.
No.
You guys want to know what my curfew was? It was 7 p.m. and my dad was texting me where I am.
Nice.
Yeah. 7 p.m. Where are you? Who are you with? Come home. It's getting late. It's getting dark. So that's also another big reason why I didn't go to parties, because I wouldn't even bother asking him, because my mom didn't care. My mom is like kind of like your mom a little bit with like the whole curfew thing. Like if she's like, if you're just come back at this time, if you text me that you're coming home, if you text me when you're home or something like that, then you're fine. But my dad, still to this day, just texts me probably every hour what I'm doing, when am I coming home, come home, all that.
Come home.
Please. And if I don't answer, he like FaceTimes me to make sure that I'm on my way.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, 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 no. Again.
I'm not gonna try that one again. I really failed on that last one. I'm not even gonna try.
Well, you became a TikTok, so there's that.
I did. Check out our TikTok, by the way. We just uploaded our first 3 TikToks. They're just funny clips from the last episode that stick out.
Yep.
So it's
at 2Gens Talk.
2Gens Talk on all platforms.
On everything.
Yeah.
Yes, on everything. What else? You talk. Like you say your perspective, because I know that you were like, oh, like you have so much to say because you did so much, but I was telling you, like, I think your point of view is really interesting, especially because people look at you. And I mean, let's just be real. They look at you, you're a beautiful girl. They see your Instagram pictures, model status. They think, oh, this girl not only goes out all the time, probably drinks,
Yeah.
probably does who knows what else, and probably has had a lot of boyfriends.
Oh, well, fun fact.
So tell us the tea, sis.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. You actually just reminded me, the whole relationship thing. I've never had a boyfriend. I'm 20 years old and I've been single for my whole life. But I don't want to make it seem like it was a situation where I didn't get asked out. I've never, still to this day, I haven't found anybody that's just like, that I know that I actually really like, you know? And I'm also a very picky person. I've been super picky like my whole life. Anyone can tell you that. So there's one thing that I don't like about you. It gives me the ick. And I'm just like, all right, never mind. So I've never had a boyfriend. I've had guys ask me out and I'm just like, no. And I hate being mean because they're sweet guys, you know. They were all super sweet, but I'm just like, I'm not looking for anything. You know, like, sorry. And then they try again like the next year and I'm just like, still not looking for anything. Sorry.
I
Really
love
fun
that.
time. Yeah, actually, I don't remember. I think it was my freshman year. This junior, or was he a senior? No, he was a senior, and I didn't know he was a senior, and he asked me out. And I didn't know. And he was really cute. And my friends at the time were like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh my god, I don't want to say his name." But they're like, "Oh my god, this guy asked you out?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like what? Why are you making such a big deal?" I said no anyway. And they're like, "He's a senior. He does this and this." And I'm like, "Oh, dodged a bullet right there, let me tell you that."
Why?
Because he was like your average high school senior, the one that likes freshmen.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
a little
Interesting.
creepy little man. He was hot though.
At least he has that going for
Yeah, and
him.
I actually found him on TikTok a few months ago. He was live. Like his live came up on my TikTok, and I was like,
That's weird.
yeah. And I joined it, and I
Oh
commented
no.
it. I commented, and I'm like, hey, did you go to whatever my high school? And he was like, oh god, someone from my high school is here, and he didn't recognize me because he went to my
Goes to
profile.
show.
He went to my profile, and he was like, yeah, I don't know you, and I'm like,
The
the
audacity.
audacity, the audacity that men have in general.
Agreed.
Like some
But
that I've
even
turned down are like assholes. They're just like, oh, like you weren't pretty enough anyway. Like I was just trying to hit, blah blah. And I'm like, okay, well, this is why you keep on getting rejected. This is why you keep on getting rejected.
it's called having a small little.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Great.
I don't know. Well, there's a lot of words you can
Oh,
replace.
whatever. Potato.
Potato. Potato, potato. What about
But
you?
yeah, I mean, in the boyfriend hello,
Boyfriend
in
category.
the,
I know this one.
in the boyfriend category, I must say that I am quite experienced in that category. I'm a relationship girl. That's just how it's been, and it started before high school. The boyfriend thing, but like close to being in high school.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I had a lot of boyfriends because even when like I would whatever, and they were like pretty long relationships. I think the shortest relationship I had ever was a month, and it was with an Uruguayan guy.
Oh,
Yep.
cool.
Yeah, but it was my freshman year. I feel like he didn't know what the hell he was doing. He was like,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm experienced already. Like, what are you doing?
You're doing something wrong. Next.
I'm like, you're not even like talking to me. Like, are you
Something's wrong
okay?
here.
Yeah. So, no, yeah, I had a lot of boyfriends, but it was never like just like I said, it wasn't like a week thing or a month thing. Like, all my relationships were like pretty long. So, I've had a lot of nowadays now at 28 I won't consider them serious relationships because now I know what a serious relationship is, but back in the day, like for a high school relationship, yes, I had like a lot of serious relationships.
Yeah, and I want to
And
actually, I'll let you finish so I can add.
no, you can add. I didn't know what I was going to say next anyway.
Oh, I just remembered that another reason that I didn't ever want to like say yes to someone or I just didn't get a boyfriend in general because my friends around me had, when they had boyfriends, I saw the way they were getting treated. And I'm just like, okay, if this is what it's like to be in a relationship right now in high school, what's the point? Because they would be taking
Hmm.
breaks.
Oh
And
no.
exactly,
Mm-mm.
all of them though, like literally all of them would be taking breaks and that he did this and but then she takes him back and I'm like, what? Like I will never understand that ever. And so
No.
that made me so scared. So that was another really big part of me that I never had a boyfriend because I was like I'm not letting myself get into that at all. I'm like I'm going to
Yeah,
wait for
I
someone who's
mean,
mature.
no, they were just bad boyfriends because in my whole like high school like relationships and stuff, I never took a break with anyone. And I, not that I can think of at the top of my head, I never had a boyfriend that treated me bad. Like all my boyfriends were actually like really cool. My mom like loved most of them. especially in high school. Like in high school, my mom loved most of my boyfriends. Um, so yeah, I mean, they just were not picking the right guys.
Yeah, and I would just hear all like the stories and like she's like once crying to me on the phone and this and that, and I'm just like, why? Like, how?
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
So, since you never had a boyfriend, what did you do for prom? Like, did you have,
I had
like,
a
you can tell people, what
yeah,
did you do for prom?
I had a date for prom. It was actually a guy that I was talking to at the time, and it was just, but the thing between him and I was just very like on and off, and coincidentally during the time of prom, I just wasn't feeling it anymore, and I ended up telling him like I think a week before prom, I was like, hey man, like I'm really sorry to be doing this to you, but I'm just not, I don't want to break your heart or anything. I don't want you to get any wrong feelings or anything like that. I just want to be, because I like to be very straight up with people. I don't want them to think that I'm like playing them or anything. So I'm just like, it's okay. Like if you want me to pay for my own ticket, that's fine. Like if you want to go with someone else, it's fine. I can go by myself. But he took it very, very good. And we went anyway. So like at prom, we were good friends. It wasn't really awkward, but
Mm-hmm.
we're not friends anymore.
Oh, wait, like at all?
No, like I just found out some things that I didn't like after prom, like after we graduated ish. And he was just one of the people that like I not cut off, but I didn't talk to after high school, you know?
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, it's just,
I get it.
yeah. So my prom experience was actually really fun. Like my date, fun, friends, fun. But like at actual prom, I wasn't with my date. Like we drove there together. Like he drove us, got there,
Mm-hmm.
waited in line, took our photo, said hi to people. And then he was like, okay, I'm going to go say hi to my friends. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go say hi to mine. And then I never saw him after that. Like we just got lost.
Shut the hell up.
And I wasn't on my phone. I had my phone in my bag, like in my purse. And after when we got to the hotel after prom, I saw he had texted me where I was, that he wanted to say bye, that he wanted to dance with me or something. And I was just like, oh my god, I feel like such an asshole. I just wasn't checking my phone. I know, I felt really bad after I called him. I don't know if did I call him, but I just know I told him like after. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I did not see this.
You're a disaster.
I was just trying to have a good time, not on my
Okay.
phone. Yeah.
Okay.
But
I respect that.
yeah, I can agree it was a little bit of an asshole move, but I mean, it was I graduated in 2019 by the way, so
It is what it
it
is.
is what it is.
Yep. I went to prom 2 years in a row. So I went when I was a junior because my boyfriend was a senior. And I went my senior year with that same boyfriend.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Yep. So I went to my to his senior prom and my senior prom. We went together.
Oh.
Um, yeah, he was a really nice guy. And let's see. I mean, both prompts were kind of very similar, so I'll just pretend like I'm talking about one.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the prom, and it was just so whack.
It was so was mine. So was mine.
It was just so freaking whack. I think we sat down, looked around, maybe said hi to a few people, and then we left.
Yeah, we weren't there for that long either. It was not, no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And we were staying in a suite, so it had like different rooms with a bunch of our friends. So then we literally all just went to the hotel,
You were
and
staying
we're
at the
just
same
there.
hotel?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, not that the prom was in.
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
Oh, okay.
We were staying at like a DoubleTree or something like that. Um, it was a really nice hotel, but then we all just went to the hotel and we partied there.
That's what we did.
That's it.
Yep, that's exactly what we did straight after prom, because we were at prom maybe for like an hour and a half ish. Like
Mm-hmm.
stayed like, yeah, like a pretty decent amount of time. And even
Yeah.
then it was really empty. Like everybody was gone after that. Like nobody stayed for the prom queen and king shit. Like
Shut up.
no one stayed. Was that a big deal for you? Like in your year?
Yes.
It was
My year, if I remember correctly, uh yes, I do remember correctly. Um Prom King, I believe he was a football player that won it. How cliche of
yeah.
that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Prom Queen, a guy won it as well.
No
It was
way.
yes, yeah, it was a gay guy. He was in the dance team.
That's amazing. I
Yeah.
absolutely love that.
So that was pretty cool.
I love that.
I love that
Was
too.
the king cool with it, or was he like a
Oh yeah,
douchebag?
they were like friends.
Oh, awesome. I would have been so
So
sad if
they
he
were like
was.
taking like pictures, like
Aw, that
whatever.
makes me so
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, so that was cool. So I
Yeah.
I did see that, but then after that, but they did it fairly early from what I remember.
I feel like mine, they did it really late. Either that or
Really?
everybody just left super early because I was there when they announced it. I can't remember who won though,
Mm-hmm.
but it was really empty. Like we left probably like 20 minutes after that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like I said, that was pretty much prom. I think if I remember correctly, we never went to like the beach or anything like that, which now thinking back, I wish we had.
We did.
Yeah, right? Like that's super fun,
Yeah.
but we didn't do that.
After prom was so like when I think of prom, I don't think of prom. I think of like after prom. We stayed at the Fountain Blue here at Miami, and
Mm-hmm.
we went to the hotel. We changed out of our dresses, whatever. We just put like random clothes on, and we like the pool and stuff was closed at the time. It was like after midnight, like past midnight, and we were just running around the pool. Nobody was there to kick us out though. We were a little tipsy, just a little bit. I'm sorry, mom, if you're listening to this. And then we went to the beach
Mm-hmm.
and we slept at the beach and we woke up on sunrise.
Oh my
We
god.
like
I love it.
yeah, we were just so tired. Like we even went in the water. I was terrified, but I was like, who cares? Like this is my senior year. This is prom night. Like who cares?
Mm-hmm.
And it was really fun.
No, and especially for you, like you hadn't partied, you
Yeah. So
and
for
you
me
don't
that was
drink.
yeah, for me that was a really big moment. I loved it.
Exactly. At least you finished it off like strong.
No, I really did. I really enjoyed my senior year, especially towards the end.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So overall, um, how were your relationships with people like during your high school years? Like what did people like you? Were you hated? Like what was the vibe?
Well, from what I've been told, is that everybody explained how do you even describe that? Described me as like someone who's like bubbly and like really friendly,
Mm-hmm.
like just kind of like friendly. So everybody that I was friends with, like I never got any like weird vibes. But if we weren't friends, we weren't friends.
Oh no.
We weren't
But what, like they didn't
friends.
like you?
No, and I think it's because well, for one, for some reason, they I think it's because it's mainly girls that didn't like me. Same situation with you, right? A
Mm-hmm.
lot of girls didn't like me because of my brother.
That's so stupid. Like you've told me this millions of times and it makes no sense. It should be the complete opposite.
Yeah.
If somebody likes your brother, they should be kissing your ass.
Yeah, and it was the complete opposite of that. Really funny. But my one of my older brothers, he was when I was a freshman, he was a junior, so he was with me for like 2 years in high school. And nobody knew that he was my brother, so I would get all the time when I was with my friends, he would be like in the courtyard or something, and she would be like, one of my friends would be like, oh my god, he's a senior, he's so cute, and I'm like, girl, that's my brother. That is my hermano. And they're like, oh my god, can you hook me up, he's so cute, la la. And I'm like, sorry, I don't do that. I told him, I was just like, no, if you want him, you go get him. I'm not going to go up to him and be like, hey, my friend thinks you're cute, whatever, blah, blah, like, you do your own thing. I'm not going to get in that business. But, business. I can't remember if it was it was my sophomore year. And I had PE with these two lovely girls who
Oh no.
were at your graduation party, your Quince de Mayo party, remember?
Oh, yes, that a bunch of people showed up. I don't remember
Yes.
who they are, but yes.
Okay, well,
Okay.
2 girls from my PE class were there, and I didn't know they were there. And when I saw them, they gave me these, like, disgusting, like, "you're a bitch" face. And I'm just like, "Why?" Like,
Are people insane? First of all, they're coming into your territory. Like it
you're
was
at
a
my aunt's
family.
house with
Exactly. Like,
my brother. Like, this is the first and last time you're ever stepping foot in this house. Do not.
oh my God, people are so weird. You see, this is why I asked this question because I struggled a lot during high school to the point that I wish I could go back to high school as the person that I am today so I can handle things differently and so I could see if things would change because I was disliked by so many people and not rightfully so at all. Um, a lot of girls had a problem with me, like you mentioned, because I was a guy's girl. Like I was always hanging out with the guys. I guess I couldn't relate much to a lot of the girls, so I gravitated towards the guys and not in a romantic way, not in a flirty way.
Me
Like I
neither.
just had guy
Me
friends.
too. And it's still that way for me. I have more guy friends than I do girlfriends, and like they're my best friends. Like I get along with
Yeah.
them easy. Never argued with them, never a problem with them. Like
That's the thing. Like with guys, there are no issues. That's the thing.
I don't know what it is.
I do have like less than a handful of girlfriends that I've had for years, but besides that, yeah, my friends are guys, and even Eric's friends, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I get along with them like amazingly, and like they love me, and I love them, and whatever. So yeah, again, guy friends. So
They're
a
just
lot
so
of
great.
mhm, yeah. Maybe we have like, do we have like masculine energy
I have
or
no
something?
idea. I have absolutely no idea.
But something has like, it has to be something because you and I have both had problems with like friendships,
Yeah,
like friendships ending, like, and we never do anything.
I know. I will never understand that ever.
Yeah.
A
So
lot
I
of
don't know.
a lot of the friendships that have ended like in a bad way, just I I don't understand why it ended so bad. Like why they disliked me so hard. When
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do anything that like I would react how they reacted. Does that make sense?
No, 100%.
So I guess just how I mean, but yeah, just the whole brother thing. I remember like a week after, one of the girls that I had PE with called me a bitch, and I'm like, I'm so like why?
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah,
But yeah, I was very, very disliked. Girls didn't like me because I was friends with their boyfriends and this and that. And um, Ferguson, actually, I forgot what year it was, but back in the day when I was in high school, there was no Instagram.
right.
It was Facebook. So everyone had a Facebook. And somebody anonymous, till this day, we don't know who it was, they started this like Ferguson hate page.
I had no idea about that. Really?
And I wish I could remember what it was called.
To go back?
Yeah, like no, and like to tell you guys what it was called because it was something good. But whatever. So every week or every day, I don't know when it was, the owner of this Facebook page that had followed absolutely everybody that went to Ferguson,
That's crazy.
um, yeah, it's pathetic, would post a picture of someone, right? And then write something nasty about them.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. It was like this is like when bullying like started, like online bullying.
Oh my god.
Yep. And long like there I was one day. It's me. Um And it said something really nasty that I don't even want to like say it because it's not true. And I don't even want people to even think anything of that. But yeah, it was just really disgusting. And it just showed like that affected me so much. People hating me, seeing that on the internet. It got to a point that I would literally like cry every single day because I was like, why do people hate me? Like, I don't do anything to anyone,
That's
like this and that.
exactly how I felt, or I mean, still feel.
Yeah.
I used to be super hard on myself too in high school, but I learned to like, it's not worth it anymore. Like,
and that's why I'm saying I wish I could go back to high school as the person I am now because, girl, I would have not given a flying fuck.
Awesome. I wish I was Charlie Puth so I can tell you what pitch that was.
Oh my God, he's amazing.
I love that man.
I saw him on Jimmy Fallon and he was like saying all the notes that he was hitting before.
You can make any noise and that man will be like, that's an A1. That's a C3. I'm like, oh. I saw him in concert a few years ago. Like, absolutely amazing. But
yeah, again, we should be the ones called impulsive, not
literally. Logan, if you're ever hearing this, would you want a little name swap?
Yeah, because we are very impulsive. Yeah. We just jump from one thing to the next.
We love you, Logan.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You love that man.
Yeah. And you know, we love Eric here. We love Eric.
We love Eric.
But he knows that when it comes to Logan Paul,
don't even.
I just, you know, I don't even need to say anything. No comment.
That's me with Niall Horan. You cannot. Or Vinny Hacker.
Oh, let's not get started on the Vinny Hacker.
Oh my God. I don't watch Twitch live streams, but I swear to God, that guy goes on Twitch and I will watch him play Fortnite for 3 hours straight.
Wait, you're gonna die because I saw that he was, when you were watching the soccer game tonight, I saw that he was live and I clicked on it.
And it was on my phone.
And he was singing.
I was there.
He was singing to Bruno Mars.
I can proudly say that I have been a Vinny fan before the boxing fight and before he got really popular too. But no one's gonna believe me, obviously.
What? You're not cool. Just get over it.
What if Vinny's gonna think I'm cool one day? He's gonna think I'm cool.
I mean, I believe it. When our podcast pops off, because it will pop off, because manifestation is real, people. So when it happens, we're gonna be in LA. Does he live in LA?
I think so.
We're gonna be
I have
no idea. In LA, freaking making TikToks.
Little renegade.
With all the TikTokers. Yeah, renegading.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
I'll just keep on manifesting.
What else? I'm gonna read my little list thing here.
I mean, why don't you talk about your cheerleading and how like the rules have changed and stuff? Because I mean, I can say like what I saw from cheer too. That's completely different.
Well, first of all, I was cheerleading captain. 2 years. Yes, 2 years.
I feel like I'm just so proud of like everything that you do with like cheerleading. I'm like, you tell them, you go, girl.
Yeah,
captain for 2 years.
My biggest fan.
I am. Screw Eric.
Oh no,
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I was captain. So again, I feel like that goes even more hand in hand with like people hating me.
It's the jealousy.
It's like, get over it.
Alexa, play Jealousy by Olivia Rodrigo.
But you know, but you know what? If there's some old teammates that are listening right now, I feel like they would have to agree that I was a great captain. And I'm not saying that just to be conceited, just to be whatever. I really like tried my absolute best. And I felt like I was always helping people. I was always trying to motivate people. I would bring what I would learn from Top Gun and what my level 5 team was doing at Top Gun, and I would bring it into our school team, like conditioning. I don't know if it was P90X or if it was another thing, but it was like a P90X type workout, and I would like make them do it. Like I thought that I brought a lot to the table, and I mean, I worked my ass off for that position, so
That's awesome.
I love it.
I used to go to the football games just to watch you cheer.
I remember that. You went like a few times, right?
Yeah, I did. And so when I went to high school, I was expecting the football games to be like that, and I was expecting the cheerleaders to, you know, what's that called, stunt and stuff like that. So I was very disappointed.
And it wasn't.
No, I was very disappointed.
Yeah, you got the bad. I mean, no disrespect, but
no, not at all. They were great cheerleaders, but I'm just saying it just doesn't compare to what your years were. They were still
great. My senior year, we were amazing. We were so good, and I'm so happy that it happened that way because we won like nationals and everything. And Ferguson cheerleading hadn't won like US Spirit, which is a competition in Universal Studios. They hadn't won that competition, I think, ever because St. Brendan was like undefeated.
No way.
Yes, like they won every single year, and that was the first year ever that like we like dethroned St. Brendan.
That's awesome.
Yep. And not only did we win first place, but we won grand champs, which for people that don't know, in cheerleading there's different divisions. So we won first place in our division, but we also won grand champs, which is first place in the whole competition. So we scored the highest out of
like overall
everybody. Yes.
That's awesome.
I know.
I
know. Again, watch the YouTube version so you can watch
you have to
all
get
our
the visuals
shenanigans.
On this. Yes.
Oh yeah. And if you guys see me looking at myself in the freaking corner, I'm sorry. It is what it is.
And I keep on adjusting myself because I get very uncomfortable every 2 minutes because of my back. I have a grandma back, so I'm just...
Oh my God, don't get me started. My back since yesterday, but especially today, has been like, I've been in so much pain.
Yeah, we have grandma backs.
Bad. Yeah. Bad.
It's okay.
Let's see. What about you? I mean, you weren't in a dance team or anything in high school, right?
No, I was just like in a dance studio separate from high school. I was in dance class in high school, but it was just like to get the credit, and you had to have like a performance credit to like graduate or something like that because dance was my major in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I was serious about it.
Yep. Well, that didn't happen.
No. So we just had like a spring show and a winter show. So we would just like, practice dances for that, perform it, have the most ugliest costumes ever, but it's fine. Like my senior year, one of our costumes, I think it was the spring show, dance, whatever. We had sequin sports bras and sequin shorts. Like we looked like mini JoJo Siwas running around the stage.
Oh, great.
We looked like mini Valescas running around the stage. Valesca's her little sister. I
love that for you.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, I know. We haven't mentioned her. Wow. Now I look.
Did we mention that she's our first hater?
We did not. Let's put her on blast. Let's go.
This one we're gonna say the name. Valesca. What's her name? Barando. I don't even know who.
Yes.
That one.
Follow her on Instagram. She has over 13K followers. She's a cheerleader for Top Gun, and she's killing it. She's 9 years old.
She's cooler than we'll ever be.
Yeah. I mean, they're never going to know how to spell her name.
Never. Like Valesca.
But it's TG. Yeah, it's TG_Valesca.
Yeah. Well, we can put her on our story.
True.
Yeah. So anything that we're talking about, any photos, it's just head over to our Instagram on our stories. You can get a visual on that. Mm-hmm. And you might as well just follow if you aren't already. So you can keep up.
Because we see that people watch our stories all the time, but you don't hit the follow button.
Eric,
that
put her on your song.
Bad.
Never mind.
No, please. That is not a representation. Please. Go to my Instagram. I have videos there.
Or YouTube. Do you still have any singing videos on YouTube or no?
No, I privated them all.
Oh. Well.
Did I say that correctly? Privated.
I think so.
I don't know.
You're asking the wrong girl. I'm good at English, but sometimes a little bit of flop.
What else? Oh yeah, so I asked her yesterday after receiving all good compliments from Vale's end. She would tell me all her friends that were saying that they loved the podcast, that they were cracking up the whole time. And then on
Yes.
my end, same thing. And then I call my beautiful 9-year-old sister and I'm like, hey, sissy, did you hear the podcast? And she's like, yeah, you guys kind of suck. And I'm like,
Straight to the heart.
sick. So, and I asked her, oh, like, that's mean. I was like, why didn't you like it? And she's like, well, you guys just talked about like random things. You guys were all over the place.
Oh, I just cracked something. Sorry.
And I was like, yeah. And people loved it.
Yeah.
Because we're just funny.
Yeah. So, like, if you're hearing this right now, calm it down. Okay. Be easy on us. Come on. Chill.
Yeah. Especially like we support her so much. And she's
Yeah.
here hating on our podcast.
Yeah,
You know what?
Valesca, I compliment you all the time. All the time. Like, why you gotta be a hater like that?
I think she'll change her mind now.
Yeah, I hope
That's
so.
it.
I love you, though.
I told her we were going to put her on blast, and she's like, no, please don't. I'm like, oh, well, too late. Should have thought about that before.
Should have thought about that, exactly.
Let's see. Oh, I have something on my notes that I don't want to forget.
Okay.
And we're ready. Oh my God. We're ready in an hour. Okay.
Whoa. What a long one.
Yes. Well, I'm sure. I don't know. I feel like I'm not going to have to edit out a lot of stuff.
No,
I think
because
we've been
we're
really
talking
good.
We're talking about a lot of things. Very productive, I would say. Very informative.
Yes, I agree.
Get to know us a little bit more.
But let's talk about, and this is where like millennial and Gen Z are going to come into play, the fashion trends.
I was just about to say that. I'm like, let's talk about trends and how they were for you and how they were for me.
You go. You can start.
Okay. Well, I'm going to build you an image of the basic high school Gen Z-er girl. So, Dutch braids, like the two pigtail Dutch braids starting from like the top of your head all the way down. Gotta have those. Natural to no makeup. You gotta have mascara, a little bit of lip balm, some blush. The highlighter was bizarre though. Like sometimes I would see some bitches from like the other building. Like I would be across.
Like disco balls.
Like disco balls.
Mm-hmm. No, and especially when they make it seem so natural right in the sunlight with just like a blob of glitter on their face. Yeah.
Like if you're gonna put that much highlighter on, you might as well just do the rest of your face. I don't know. Regular uniform, but sometimes a little bit scandalous, yoga pants or leggings. I was one of those. I did wear yoga pants and leggings. They were just comfortable. I was not about that whole jean khaki life. I got caught
to
once.
School?
Yeah. You guys, you don't.
Oh, wow. I would always wear my uniform. I was a good girl.
Oh. Well.
You see, I was a good girl and a bad girl.
It's mainly because I had dance class in the morning. Like it was my first class and we had to immediately change into a leotard and leggings. So I would come to school with a polo, my leotard underneath, and leggings on. And then I would carry like my jeans or whatever in my backpack just like in case I wanted to change. I never changed after, and I never got caught.
Wow. I mean, by the way, we went to the same high school. Yes. I don't know if we said that.
Oh, I don't think we did. Yeah, we went to the same high school.
Yeah, so we went to the same high school, but what year are you?
2019.
And I'm class of 11. 2011.
I was 10 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, they were really strict when I was. Like, they would catch everybody. Ferguson was strict.
No, there was a point in time. Oh, we just said the name of the school, Ferguson. I didn't say it.
Yeah, Ferguson.
Okay, Ferguson. So there was a point where but the thing is, I was smart. Okay, I wasn't stupid. When I know that there was a time where they were being strict, I wore my uniform. I'm not dumb. But there were some times where they were a little bit, sloppy, and the security guards weren't having it, and like they would see you and they didn't want to write you a little note. They just wanted to just sit there and like just let you go. Like there were some really cool chill I almost said lifeguards, security guards. Lifeguards.
What kind of school did you go to?
Not Ferguson. But yeah, so that pretty much, and then like your classic high top Vans or Converse, they had to be white or black or pink, but it was mainly white or like those slip-on bands, like the checkered ones. I was
Mm-hmm.
also one of those. I had all of those shoes.
Nice.
Yes. And can't forget half of your arm filled with Alex and Annie charm bracelets. So you would
Great.
hear in
We
the
love to see
hallways, yes, you would hear in the hallways a little like, you know, just from the bangles of all the bracelets. And in dance class, you're not allowed to wear any jewelry. So you would just see them take them all off like all on their arm and put it on the floor in the corner on their little cubby and just like then put it all back on after, and it was just a whole thing.
It's so funny, like high school, and especially for me, like looking back at pictures and stuff, it's so funny how basic we all were.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone would have the same haircut. Everyone would have
Yes.
wear the same clothes. It's just so ridiculous.
Yes.
But
I never really wore Dutch braids. So one, cause I don't know how to braid my hair, and two, I didn't really care for them. Like they were cute. I liked them a lot, but
mhm.
then you had to find someone in the morning before your class started to do your braids, or a lot of girls in dance would do them in the locker room before, but there were always like a line to do your braids. Like it was some
Oh
type of
my
hair
god.
salon. Yeah, it was just this whole thing. And I'm just like, it's just hair.
Yeah. By
I,
the way, we're gonna post pictures on our Instagram
yeah.
after this episode airs of our pictures during our high school time and what we were wearing
Yeah,
or
so you can see
whatever.
what we're talking about.
Yeah. For me in high school, it was after I was looking at pictures, like preparing for this episode, one thing I noticed that was hilarious, everyone would just rock the straight hair and everyone had the side swept bangs.
Loved that. I had that as a child.
No, literally everyone. Like, you guys are going to laugh so hard when you see my pictures because it's like me posing with like three of my friends and we all look the exact same. Pin straight hair, side swept bangs.
Yeah, your version of the straight hair and the side swept bangs was my two Dutch braids. Every girl had
Man,
them.
thank God it was just straight hair because I would have died if it was Dutch braids. I don't know how to braid either.
Mm-hmm.
So, no.
No.
Let's see, moving down. So we have hair. Then makeup, again, very minimal. Like the makeup that we have now, like the full face, that was not a thing when I was in high school.
That was definitely a thing at mine.
I was gonna say, I feel like it was because I was already like years
Yeah, I
afterwards.
just feel like it was definitely like the popular girls that had the full face of makeup, which I don't know how the hell they wake up, because Ferguson starts at 7 in the morning, so you would have to wake up at like maybe like 6. So I don't
Hmm.
know how you have all the energy to do a full face of makeup at 6 in the morning. I mean, props to
Oh
them.
no.
Like I give them props. I
I would go to school looking like a legit bum.
Me too.
The only times I looked good was when I had to go with my cheerleading uniform, which meant that we either had a basketball game or a football game to cheer at that day,
Yes, I wore makeup
or a pep rally.
barely. Oh, I loved pep rallies.
Me too.
I loved pep rallies.
That was my time to shine.
Yes. I loved watching the cheerleaders. I enjoy watching the cheerleaders more than the dancers. No tea, no shade.
You better say that.
No, honestly though, I feel like people would think that I would say dancers because I was one, but the dance team in Ferguson, they mainly, I mean, I don't know how they are in competition, but like for pep rallies, it's very like
It's hip
repetitive.
hop.
Exactly. It was just hip hop.
Yes, it was hip hop.
It was
Yeah.
very repetitive. The dance looked the same all the time. It
Hmm.
wasn't bad, but like it got kind of boring, you know.
I
And
feel
hip
you.
hop isn't my style. Like I was a ballerina.
Yeah,
Hip hop
no.
was not my thing.
Yeah. Okay. What were we talking about?
You were still describing like what your typical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So minimal makeup. We didn't like we wore makeup, but it was during a time where we didn't know how to do our makeup. Do you
Oh.
understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like it was before that whole YouTube like tutorial era. Um then another thing I noticed is that obviously the skinny jeans were in, low rise,
Low rise. Low rise.
low rise.
Low.
and and it had to be a dark wash,
That's
like
so why
light wash.
why so specific?
I don't know, but again, you'll see when you see the pictures, we all
Oh, I
look
did.
the same. Yeah.
And I noticed it right away.
So, exactly. So it was like
Triplets?
low rise, dark wash, skinny jeans. And the tops would just be like little like blouses, like how do you call that? Like little tank top
You wore
blouses?
tank
Like I
tops?
don't know.
Like
Not like tank
polos?
like no. Like just like the what do you call it? Spaghetti strap. Like a spaghetti
You would
strap.
wear that to school?
Oh, I'm not talking about school.
Oh, okay. I was like, girl, what?
I'm like,
Because
why is she so confused?
your shoulders are illegal in
Of
high
course.
school. They're illegal in high school because apparently
Oh no.
guys can't.
Don't you dare turn on the boys.
Oh my god, never. That's why they're always
Yeah.
covered. Sorry, boys.
Sorry, boys. You can't see my
I see
shoulders.
my collarbone and my shoulders. Sorry.
No, sorry.
Oh,
I was
he's too
talking about like
distracted.
the overall fashion when I was,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, I was talking about like what you wore like to high school.
Oh, well, I wore the damn uniform. What's wrong with you?
Well, no, but that's why I mentioned like the yoga pants and the leggings because that's what a lot of girls wore. Because I mean,
No, I stuck. Again, TikTok reference. Watch the YouTube
you have to watch the
video.
YouTube video.
um, well, okay. If we're talking about the pants in high school, we wore the Hollister pants.
Oh my god, Hollister. That was definitely something for you. Us, Hollister was dead.
Oh, really? Okay, so there you go. It was like if you wore the Hollister pants, the ones that flare at the bottom. Oh yeah, the flare. You- if you wore those, you were cool.
You were the
If
shit.
if you did not wear those, peasant.
Not the shit.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
but going back to like a party outfit, what I was saying, right? So
Spaghetti strap.
like a little spaghetti strap like covering everything. I think one time I acted a bit crazy and I wore something that back in the day was considered like very like risque, very
Oh
revealing.
god.
Nowadays that's like
Is it
not.
a crop top?
It was like I'll post a picture about it.
Okay.
It had like an open back
Oh,
and
okay.
it showed like my stomach and stuff. But yeah, when I was in high school, we did not dress like revealing like that. Like how
Oh,
people dress now.
completely
Uh-uh.
opposite to parties. Like to parties, my high school, what I saw and stories because I didn't go was crop tops, the smallest you could possibly find, or like lace bralettes. I would notice a lot of them wore, and then like
Like that's all they
no,
wore.
and then like high waisted high waisted
Oh my god,
shorts,
you're
high waisted shorts. And then like the same shoes, like Vans or whatever, because they're your party shoes. You had to have. I know that thing. I know you had to have a pair of party shoes because of those shoes that you didn't care about that they would get stepped on, they would get like liquor or something on them because they're just your
oh
party
god.
shoes. Yeah,
Nice. I did not have party shoes, but
a lot of people I knew had them. If not, I mean, just typical sneakers,
yeah.
pretty much.
And for shoes, I'm trying to think of shoes. We definitely had Converse. I guess Vans were also a thing. But I can't really like remember. I know that during like the winter time, which Miami winter time is not winter whatsoever. It's not even fall. It's like I don't know what to describe
It's
it
like a
as.
little bit of wind. That's what it is.
A little, a
A
little,
little
a little
breeze.
wind. Yes. We would wear those like black boots that were soft and they like scrunched down if you wanted them to scrunch down, whatever. Again, I can post a picture. Like we're literally all wearing the same thing. It's
It's
so
like
stupid.
you're all twins, triplets.
Yes. And that's pretty much it.
No like
That's it.
accessories or anything like that. Not none of that.
Oh, I mean,
Bangles?
I
Wasn't that a thing? Bangles, like those thick ones. There was a picture that one of you wore them.
I guess I don't remember if that was a thing though. If we're wow again. I almost made it.
You almost
I
made
almost
it.
made it without stuttering. Okay,
Hmm.
well, I just did. Um, I don't know if I would just wear that or if it was actually a thing, but maybe
Oh,
like the thick bangles.
yeah, because I remember in your
And
quince photos you had a lot of those. So I was.
Oh yeah, that's true. But in my says that's not. Was I in high school?
You don't you turn 15?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
15, 16, 17, 18. Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I was 18 my senior year. I
Me
know a lot
too.
of people. Yeah. Oh yeah, and puka shell like necklaces.
Oh, right. Right.
Some
Those are
guys would
super
wear
cute.
that, girls too. I mean, sure.
Oh no.
I mean, I feel like they would look cute on you. I feel like if I wore that, I would look like a freaking idiot.
I wore them, but not in high school.
I know you did.
Oh, you know what I forgot to mention? By the way, I don't know if you heard me. I said oh no earlier because you froze for a couple seconds. I don't know if I froze on your end.
Oh yeah, you've been freezing, but I feel like it's gonna be fine.
Oh, okay. Accessories besides the 2 million Pandora and Alex and Annie charm bracelets, chokers were definitely a thing. Chokers. You had a choker every day. I, again, was one of those. I had a choker all the time. So,
Those are cute. I love chokers, but they were not a thing. At least I don't remember. They weren't a thing in high school. They started being a thing, I feel like, after we graduated.
yeah, definitely. I think chokers started being a thing in high school for me. I think junior year. Pretty sure it was junior year. And like when Kylie came out with like her lip kits, everybody had her lip
Mhm.
kits. I had her lip kits.
Of course.
Like
Basic.
literally, I was like
I
that.
had her lipstick, her lip kits too.
I swear I was like your typical basic girl in high school. I just didn't go to the parties because
Hmm.
I don't want to make it seem I was home all the time. I went out. I just didn't go to parties. Like I went to the movies a lot,
Stop trying
friends'
to justify
houses.
being a loser. It's fine.
I but okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Or am I?
Dun dun dun.
Yep.
You still have to drag me to a party to this day. I won't go unless
Oh,
unless
shush.
I don't know. Unless Vinny
You
Hacker
need
is
to
there.
turn 21.
Did you hear
21,
me?
baby. Yes, Benny Hacker. I mean, no, we're going to save this for. I was going to ask something, but we're going to save it for another topic because
Okay.
we just are. Because I just got an idea.
Okay. Wait, are we done?
I think we are.
I was gonna ask one more thing though. You,
Okay.
all the senior activities, you didn't go to a lot of them, did you?
Oh no, I just went to prom. And I went to senior picnic. I went to that and it was horrible. Like I didn't even like it.
No way.
Like again because all my
Oh,
friends
that's right. I forgot.
they had graduated.
Yeah.
So my senior year was miserable because all my friends had already graduated. But I went to that just to go. I went to prom and I didn't go to grad bash and I didn't go to the senior breakfast.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I went to all the senior activities. I went to senior breakfast, senior picnic, grad bash, and prom. Am I missing anything?
No.
Yeah, my least favorite was definitely grad bash. I went very last minute, like the last day to pay. I paid after school. Like I ran to my dad's car. He gave me the money. I ran back to school and paid them, and I went on the last bus that they had.
Wow.
So I wasn't alone though, because my other friend at the time also did the same thing as I did. So the bus ride was more like fun than the actual event because at the time I had annual tickets to because the parks grad bash you went to Universal and Islands of no Island of Adventure, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have annual tickets and don't even remember the name of the parks. Hello.
Wow, good job.
Yeah, so I had already been to the parks a millions of times, so I was kind of over it, but I thought it would be different because like I'm going with friends and like people from high school,
Hmm.
so I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have a different experience. No, I did not really like it. I was just kind of pressured with the same guy I went to prom with because grad bash is like very close to prom. And it was
Hmm.
just that time where I wasn't feeling it anymore, but he really was. And I hadn't told him yet. So I was just kind of,
Wow, heartbreaker.
oh. Um, I was just kind of putting like this fake act, like, holding his hand, all that. And then the other friends that we were with, they were a couple. And
Mhm.
the guy I was with and the guy from the couple, I don't know if I'm making sense, we're like best
You're
friends.
confusing me.
Okay, so the guy I was with, right?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
the other couple, the guys were best friends, like the guy from the
Okay.
okay. Oh,
Sure.
It's fine. They were best friends,
It's
and then the girl and I, we were pretty good. We were best friends like in junior year, but in senior year we were just like good friends, like, you know.
mhm.
And they really pushed it, like it just felt very forced to like hold his
Yeah.
hand and like do all
Oh
of that.
no. Ew.
Exactly. And I was just
Stop.
yeah, and I was not feeling it. I just wanted to go home. And yeah, I wouldn't I wouldn't mm,
No, I didn't go to the grad bash because I was like, why am I gonna be in a bus with people that I don't really like for 4 hours there and then 4 hours back and then the hours in between being at the park? I was like, absolutely not. I don't need to spend this money and I don't really want to go. I'll be chilling at my house.
that was my exact thought process. That's why I did not. That's why I paid super last minute, because I was thinking the same. I'm like, you know what? I go to this park all the time with my family. I don't really care to go again.
Yeah.
I can go anytime I want. But you know, friends at the time were just like, come on, go. It's going to be super fun. Like, it's not going to be the same without you. And so I did. And I just, money not well spent, but what,
It's fine.
what are you going to do now? And like the t shirt that I got from Grad Bash was like $30, I think. And I never wore it.
Yeah, no, why did you do that?
I was pressured.
Nice. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to be all for this week's episode. I think I'm so proud of ourselves. I think this is a good
I
one.
think so too. I think
Yeah,
so too.
great
It's a
topic. Great
long one
topic.
too.
I know. I'm going
Definitely.
to have fun editing this.
Oh
Yay.
God, good luck with that one.
Yep. Well, again, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to check out our Instagram at 2GensTalk. We're going to be posting a lot of pictures there
Yes.
that go hand in hand with this podcast. So, again, at 2GensTalk. And yeah, do you want to say anything?
Well, our podcast is now available on Google Podcasts and like Breaker or like a bunch of other like platforms. If you listen to
Like
those,
a lot. Just go to our link tree.
yes, go to our link tree and wherever you like to listen to podcasts best, it's there. We almost
Except Apple.
Apple. What's wrong with you?
They take forever to approve. So we'll get there probably in a week or so.
Yeah, just wait for that one. I listen to Apple Podcasts, so
Yeah, loser. Spotify gang. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love you.
we love you.
Bye.
Bye.